Hello. Hey, Bidemi, can you hear me? Hello. Can you hear me?
Hello, Tunde, I can hear you. Tunde? Tunde? Hello, Tunde? Hello? Hello, Tunde? Hello? Hello, Tunde? Can you hear me? Hello, Tunde?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
I won't be able to participate because I'm
Okay.
in church, but I've made you a co-host and all that good stuff. And it's recording too. So
Okay. Have you started recording now?
I have. I can. So just so to hear, just so we don't forget, we can edit that part out later.
Okay. Thank you.
No worries. I will see you shortly.
Okay. Thank you.
When you're double-minded, you're always in conflict with yourself, and you can never lean on God with confidence or rest contentedly on His precious promise. There is a prayer that I was looking at in a devotional, and one of the things that it says, I choose to be double-minded by thanking you for your presence and then acting as if you are not there. Sometimes that's how we as believers live our lives. We cry out to God, we pray, we thank Him for His presence, and then we live as if we are.
Oh. Hello, Cardi. Hello, Cardi.
Báwo ni?
Covado, how are you?
Not bad o, mo ń drive lọ́wọ́ báyìí ni o.
Okay, okay, no problem.
Máa dé, mo ń lọ sábẹ́òkúta, mo ń bọ̀ láti Ìbàdàn.
Okay, safe journey. Drive safely.
No problem.
Okay, wàá máa gbọ́ yàrá ó lè mute ààrẹ ń gbà ẹ́ so that at least wàá máa gbọ́ nǹkan tá à ń ṣe.
But no, máa off mi lè máa ṣe ní orí driving now. Nítorí ó dọ̀bù náà ni mo ti sáré ṣe. Ọtí bá délé, tí máa di dábẹ́òkúta máa join.
Okay.
O ṣe gan, God bless you. O kúfẹ́ náà, lágbára Ọlọ́run á nífẹ̀ẹ́ tiwọ náà, lágbára Ọlọ́run o ṣe gan, God bless you.
Amen. Okay. O ṣe safe drive.
Okay, thank you.
Bro.
Ṣé o wá pa?
Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Ẹ kú sí mi ni.
Ẹ jàre.
So,
Àwọn mẹ́ta péré la ṣì wà níbí.
àwọn mẹ́ta péré ni o, à ń retí àwọn yòókù.
Ok, kò sí wàhálà. Èmi gan jáde mo ṣe ń wọlé.
Ok.
In fact, I was actually rushing back.
Kò mú báírò àti kò máa take a minute o.
They said it's being recorded now.
Mo mọ̀ so that at least some things you can some major.
You can send it to me. I'll just play it over and I'll get
Yes, so my record of course. Immediately I send it.
I will appreciate that. Although I will write as well. Oh, yeah, I'll put the video kúrò mo fẹ́ sáré jẹun náà.
Okay, máa jẹun. Àwọn èèyàn ti jẹun. Hello. Hello, how are you? My president. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, Presido.
How are you?
Who is this? My voice is bad. My voice is bad.
Okay, who is this, please?
It's Olomola, Dele Olomola.
The law. Put your name now so that we know it's you. This year, Infinite 7, it does not show you are the one now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just putting your phone type.
Okay.
Infinite odd 7.
Oh. I'll try to see
Don't
if
worry,
I can
at least I've gotten you. I've gotten so that I can get the names of my president. Unmute yourself.
Mr. President, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you, sir?
We thank God. How was service today?
Yeah, we thank God. I appreciate it.
It is well. DJTUNDE.
My PRO, how are you? Unmute yourself. Let's chat before the meeting. We are still waiting. We have about
hello, good afternoon, Presi.
15 minutes for people to arrive at the meeting. My PRO, how are you, sir?
Hello, good afternoon. Well, I'm fine. Our former president, how are you, sir?
We thank God. Yeah, we are not seeing your face, so
I can see. It's dark. It's dark.
Oh, okay. I can see his face clearly.
Yeah,
I can see
yeah, good afternoon. My former chair, my former president.
There is nothing like former. Once the president is president, there is nothing like former.
Okay, president is president.
Okay.
We're with Dr. Molu Shokoya, please. How are you? Good afternoon.
Okay, I can see Tola. I can see Tola faintly now. Tola, you need more light in your room, oh.
You need more light, my PRO. You need more light.
Just put one bulb.
Yes, I need more light. That's
put
the
a bulb on.
And my president, you are facing, your lens is facing the light too. So there's an exposure at the back. Dr. Mololu. Wow.
Ọlọ́mọlá ṣé wàá pa?
Fine, Okuyamata. Fine, happy Sunday.
I wish you safe. Ọmọ mi kọ́ mbẹ̀. Ọlá.
Hello.
Báwo ni?
Fine, báwo ni ṣe family ńkọ́?
A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Àlàáfíà.
That's good.
Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? Ṣé fẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé ìwọ nìkan ló ń jẹun ni àbí kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀?
Mo ní kí yín kẹ́ tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ meeting ni, ṣé kò dà bẹ́ẹ̀? Ebi ló lé mi wọlé.
Is it virtual eating or virtual meeting? Is it virtual meeting or virtual eating?
Virtual eating, virtual all of everything.
All of the above. What's happening now? People should be, I expect more people by this time. It shows you people are not mature when it comes to camera. All of you are using, you are not using landscape. Olomola, you are not using landscape. Aburo, you are not using landscape. Detola, you are not using my PRO, you are not using.
Hey, I love school photography.
As long as you can hear me.
Well, like we can see you, we can hear you, but
so you have no problems.
At least it's better than not seeing you at all. All you need to do is to put your phone on auto rotate.
Okay.
Then you now turn it. It will now give you a fuller picture.
Who is using that in Phoenix? Is it today?
No, it's Olomola. It's Barista.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a better, fuller picture now. Better than before.
Yeah, I can't find auto rotate.
Don't worry, we can manage you like that.
You must manage you.
Before you scatter everything,
I think I've seen it.
Oh yeah, now yeah, move your phone, turn your phone so then it will now give you a fuller picture.
Fuller picture.
Oh, you have not done the right thing. Feel a bit, I manage it better. Oh no, was I could feel like Komadaru.
It's on that auto rotate now. Let's learn to do job. But what not rotate?
Yeah, you have a full something like that now. You have a fuller picture now.
We better call me back. International conference. Come on,
okay, those are the things you gain in Agsoba 8085 too.
Sure.
Barrister.
Yeah.
She can see constitutional review.
By way of contribution, you can see my voice so there are other legal luminaries who are attending to matters. So
what's happening? It's 15 minutes after. What's happening? Dr. Omololu, let's see you and hear your voice. Dr. Shokoya. My PRO. Okay. Hey, that's Bolaji. That's Kayode. Kayode is trying to join now. Kayode, how are you? On mute? You are still covering your nose. I thought all of you have been asked to, you can go maskless. Kayode, unmute yourself. Let's hear your voice. Hello.
Hello, we are in the church.
Okay. Sorry about that.
See, okay, phone you show for it.
Mr. President, how many are we now? So I can start this meeting.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Are we waiting for the next 30 minutes?
No, we just, if we are 9, we will start when we are 9.
I can't tell you, we are still in the church.
I want to about 9.
I'm just waiting for 2 more people to join.
Hello, Bidemi. We are in the church.
Okay.
So I will join you later.
Okay, thank you.
No. But phone close and start to all over again. Yes. You need that phone. If your phone is different from that phone. Register. iPhone.
Barrister, yeah. You can mute now. We are hearing all your discussion there. I'll mute you for. Let me mute you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh God. I don't know why people are not joining by now.
Mr. President, are we hearing anything from Dr. Salako? It's been a while.
Well, I know I always send him message, and my message always deliver. So I think it's probably political meetings here and there. It's fine. He always respond to my messages. Eli, are you hearing from Honorable?
No, not at all, but I know that he's ill and active. I used to see him occasionally on political fora. Even day before yesterday, was it yesterday or day before yesterday? Governor's 61st birthday. His agency, board of health boards, sent a congratulatory message to the governor, and he signed it. So he's very active politically.
Yes, I know.
So no problem with him. We thank God for that. So Tola, no problem. You two, you are.
But we need to also.
I used to see you. I used to see you in political circle. So you two, you are also very active in the political scene in the States. So you come up once in a while.
I've not been in the.
Okay.
I've not been political now for the past 1 year. That's the part.
But I saw one or two of your posts.
Mostly.
Okay, it's okay. But you know, Salako has an appointment.
And I just post, I just copy and paste. Definitely, yeah.
Hey, now you have to copy and paste because due to the it's more small for government now.
Tola, there is a ray of light that comes in from your window behind you. There is a ray of light that comes in from your window behind you. Tola, there is a ray of light.
Yeah,
can you hear
behind me now? Yeah. Yes, it's like behind me.
Yes, your window or something. There is a ray of light that comes in intermittent from.
I think I'm trying to block.
Your head is blocking it now, but sometimes when you move.
That's what I try to do.
Okay.
Because the complaint that I don't have much light, so I put on two other lights. So.
Okay.
Let's see.
I don't know.
I suggest to start.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are just 6. Kyle has gone. He said he's still in church. He will join us later.
Oh.
You know, time difference. I think they are about 8 o'clock now. 8 to
One will have expected that you have more members on Zoom meeting.
On virtual.
But like the reverse.
Is the reverse is the case?
One will have expected that you have more members on Zoom meeting than physical meeting. But the reverse is the case.
Yeah, that's what we expect to. People are clamoring for virtual meetings. So at least they are not traveling there, especially for those of us that travel. But it surprises me that even physical meeting, you have more. By this time, you will have gotten I mean, we will have finished the meeting, of course. We put it at 5 o'clock so that at least people will have settled down at home. And quite unfortunate that we have a limited number now. The total number of people here now is 7 with the host. With Tunde is unavoidably absent. He just opened the Zoom for us. He's busy. My president, in view of this not encouraging attendance, what are we going to do now?
I think the constitution says 7 members. I think if we count today, except you don't feel like we should count today in, we are 7. Okay, if we are not counting today, that means you have to wait for one more person.
Okay,
but
one person
I'm
is
sure our constitution says 7 members form quorum for meeting. So if we are up to, we have
somebody is trying to join. Okay, Kayode has joined. Pharmacist Kayode has joined now. Kayode Ayodele, how are you? Good evening. Unmute yourself and let's. Okay, I think we can start now. Let me use. Let's call the meeting to order. I mean, we are forming a quorum. We are now 7. So we can start now. Let me use this opportunity to formally welcome all of us to this May meeting of our honorable club, Agsoba 8085. It's my pleasure to see these beautiful faces again. How much ado, let's take an opening prayer right away. I would like to call on our pastor in the house, Pastor Adetola Adenekon, to give us an opening prayer, please. Unmute and give us an opening prayer. Unmute, you are muted. Tola, you are muted. Yeah, all right. You're okay now. You're fine now.
Let us pray. Let us pray. Father, we thank you for this opportunity again to see ourselves, to talk to ourselves, to interact on the conversation towards the upliftment of our alma mater. We thank you for the grace of existence. We thank you for our family. We thank you for those far you have helped us. I will start this meeting. We pray that you take perfect control, guide our speeches, our thoughts, and our thinking. And at the end of everything, Lord, let us have the fullest cause to glorify your name. Thank you because you answer prayers.
Amen.
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 Amen. Next on our agenda is our anthem, Glory Okay. Glory Okay. Who can boast of him or herself to sing it for us without like us? Who can boast of him? You know, that reminds me of.
I can try.
That reminds me. That reminds me of the Ransom Kuti lecture. They asked Ladoni to lead the Lorioke.
Yeah,
It was so
she has
funny.
forgotten.
She has forgotten. So okay, let's take the school anthem together now. Lorioke Atikpetele.
Lorioke Atikpetele. Níbẹ̀ la gbé
Níbẹ̀ la
bí mi o. Níbẹ̀ la gbé tọ́ mi dàgbà o. Ilẹ̀ òmìnira. Èmi ò fàbẹ́ òkúta ṣògo. Mo dúró lórí Olúmọ. Ayọ̀ lórúkọ Ẹ̀gbá o. Èmi ọmọ Lísàbí. Máyọ̀ lórí Olúmọ. Máyọ̀ lórí Olúmọ. Second stanza. Abẹ́òkúta ìlú Ẹ̀gbá. Mo ní gbàgbé rẹ̀. Mo gbé ọ̀lẹ́kẹ̀ ọkàn mi. Ìlú Ọ̀yà. Èmi ó máa yọ̀ lórí Olúmọ. Èmi ó ṣògo yìí lọ́kàn mi. Wípé ìlú olókìkí àwa Ẹ̀gbá ń gbé. Máyọ̀ lórí Olúmọ. Máyọ̀ lórí Olúmọ.
Thank you. At least that was fair enough. Next on the agenda is apologies, recognition of a long-time member, if there's any. Who is Galaxy A70? Please, since you are not, we don't know who is Galaxy A70.
Please, who is Galaxy A70 Infinix Hot 7 PRO?
I know Infinix Hot 7 is Barrister Olomola.
Okay.
Galaxy A70, please, can you identify? Can you speak?
Galaxy A7 now.
Simbe, refer to her.
Refer to me in action. For me 1 minute, my join balancing.
Okay, now I think Agsoba, how are you? It's been a long time. You are welcome.
My president, I'm fine. Oh, thank you very much.
You are welcome to thank God for the virtual meeting.
Yes.
So I don't think we have any new member in the house this evening. So I want to believe that every one of us has gone through the minutes of last meeting. It's been posted on the platform for everybody to read and digest. I want to believe that we have all gone through it because it will form the next thing on the agenda. First and foremost, I want us to adopt. Can somebody move for the adoption of the minute of the last meeting? If there is nothing, have we gone through it? Is there anything? Is it a reflection of our last meeting? Or is there anything before somebody adopts, move the motion to adopt the minutes?
Yes, as far as I'm concerned, Mr. President,
Agsoba Laiwola, I think you have internet problem. We cannot hear you.
10 minutes is okay. So on that premise, I wish to move the motion for its adoption. Me.
Okay. Who is seconding it?
On that basis, I hereby move motion for the adoption of the minutes.
Thank you, Agsoba Laiwola Shojobi. Next. Please, if you are not talking, mute your Dr. Monolu, you are welcome. We can't see your face. Can you show your face?
Well, good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, doctor.
Yeah, doctor, you are muted again. You have muted your audio.
Good evening to you all there. It's nice being in your midst once again. I hope you can see me.
Yeah, we can see you.
We can see you now, doctor.
Okay.
Partly, we can see you
your
partly.
face. We can also see your voice.
It's nice joining up again with our members.
Let him face the window. Tell him to face the window.
To face the window?
Face the window,
Yes.
Well, I'm now facing the window. Can you see me better?
We can't see you too. We are still seeing your gallery.
I'm invisible now.
You can't be invisible.
I'm invisible. That's why you can't see me.
We can see you now. You are in Ankara apparel.
God bless you front and back, doctor. God bless you front and back. Thank you, Daddy, for seeing me. Don't worry, I will put my leg down so that you can see me very well.
Okay, you are welcome.
Well done. Good evening, everybody, please.
Good evening.
Yes, ma'am.
I think we just want to Let's quickly go to matter arising as a result of and thank God that Agsoba highlight of that meeting is a committee, has to do with a committee that is in charge of our 40th anniversary, 40 years of leaving the school. And thank God the chairman of the committee is here, in person of Agsoba Shogbamu. So that's one of the matter arising from the last meeting. So you are not available to give us a detailed report of your committee thus far. I hope you'll be able to. Dr. Amonolu, you can. Let me mute you.
Hello.
I've muted you. Okay. So Agsoba Shogbamu, please, the floor is yours now. You can brief us on your committee activities thus far. You are muted, though. You are muted. Agsoba Shogbamu.
Release yourself.
It's making a call.
Hello, hello, my dear Agsoba. My dear Agsoba. Yeah. Good evening once again.
Good evening.
Hello. Can you hear me?
We are hearing you.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. Basically, as discussed the last time, we went to Abeta Grammar School, and I know the president will have briefed the House regarding that. We spotted some things that we think can impact positively in the lives of students there. So I think the idea came up that we can embark on the renovation of the library, which I'm still doing some findings on how much, what will cost. Before our former president sent me gave me some insight of how to go by that. But I've not really gone far on that aspect. But then we suggested the idea of exercise book, because that's the one I will dwell more on today, if you permit me, please. Because the idea came that we should donate exercise book to the to some maybe is that GS1 or GS2. When we ask for when I now ask for the population of the students from the principal, he gave me one big number. He gave me 1,000. Sorry, he gave me 700 and something. Sorry, 750. That was the number of students in GS1. So I now told him that how does he want us to go by it, even if we want to embark on this issue? Because I'm a member of Rotary Club, and I can tell you this: where we have donated those exercise books, those students, they are forever grateful. Even their parents, they were grateful, because I learned that the state government just say free education without providing them free, without giving them writing material and all those things. So I remember vividly during our time in that school when Obafemi Awolowo said free education, they gave us everything up to pencil. So I suggested that we can embark on such project that we can give them exercise, even if we are focusing on one class. So we know that this is what we are giving the class by that time. So the price per one, as at last week, it was put at 150 naira per one for one exercise. That's a 60 leaf exercise book, 150 naira, which we have a global logo and our name there, that we are the one that donated it. So, and I propose that maybe we should give each of those students 4 exercise books if it's adopted by the house. So it's 150 per exercise book as of last week. So I went further, because I know that our club we are not that buoyant to finance such a huge project. So I discussed with some people that can donate to that cause. So I want to put a figure of what they have promised me, because now until when you get the money in your pocket, now you're going to say the money be your own, as we say in Pigeon Palace. So I've approached some people, and if this idea is adopted, as I said, then we can now find a way of financing it towards their resumption for the next academic season. So that's just what I've done so far.
Thank you.
Am I communicating, sir?
You are communicating, sir. Thank you for your submission. I think we can now deliberate on that. If I get you right, the project of exercise book is not our 40th anniversary project. This is just a one-off project. Okay.
It's just a one-off project. But if you remember vividly, sir, when we went there, the principal continued to emphasize on the fact that we should try and do that. Yeah. He said those people, they needed the thing badly. And I just feel, if you're talking about 40th anniversary, our 40th anniversary is still about 4 years away. if not 5. So we can, and for sure, the idea of backing on the library thing that we want to do, that one is even a far more expensive project than this exercise book. So it's not the main project, but we can use that one to start the thing, so that they know that there is a club called Agsoba. We are still relevant. That's just the reason why I suggested that. I don't know. It depends on the house, please.
Okay, thank you. My president, what's your thoughts on this?
Yes, because
I know you are part of the committee.
You recall that in the absence of the chairman at the last meeting, I gave a report. I gave a report on what had happened. And just like you reacted to what the Chairman Shogbamu just said now, that the production of exercise books for the students should not be seen. We shouldn't see it as part of the 40th anniversary program. You know that when we were at the principal's office, when we settled for the library project, it was then the principal now said that, oh, we are still looking at 2025. That is still some 4 years time. That between now and then, it's like you are still waiting for real meal. They just say, oh, Chimafele Panuno. So that's what something like that, that she just said that while we still have a big project in 4 years time, we can look at the exercise book project and the club can just do that on the way. So like I said at the last meeting, that if the club decides to do the exercise book something, is the ESCO that should actually be in charge, not the 40th anniversary committee. That's my view, that it is not the 40th anniversary project that the committee should look at. Rather, it is the ESCO of the club that should take charge of that project. So, and the ESCO can now
Sorry, with internet problem. That's
He's using OKMOS on internet. That's why it's freezing now.
No, it's not easy. It's not working OKMOS on. Agsoba,
the committee knows much about it, but I don't want us to see it sorted. I want the chairman, giving us, you write a formal request, the feasibility study. So he said he was going to bring some people who are going to give cost estimation and all those things. Look at now, they are selling bag of cement for 4,000 plus. The other time we went, it was, I think it was about 3,000 or thereabout. So
it was 3,200 then.
Action, the costing. It was,
you see,
see now, it's now 4,000 plus now.
So sorry to just because that was the reason why I didn't talk about cost indication of that place, because of the price fluctuation.
Okay.
I took people there to go and take measurements of tiling. They took measurements of what's it called, of the furnitures and the doors. They came back with the report. I'm still waiting for people. You know, they mentioned something about toilets towards that day, which is their primary, which is the main thing they really needed for now. They didn't have toilet in that place. They didn't have soccer way. They claim that Amosu demolished their soccer way. So what I would suggest is this, please. I will call my boy that I sent there to give me the report about the total cost. The one I have in my office now, because I'm not in the office. I don't have that figures with me here. I don't mean I'm in the office. I would have just read out some figures for you. But see, the price fluctuation is a big deal. If you must start, we have to start with the toilet. After the toilet, we move to the tiling. After the tiling, we do it in phases. Because the prevailing price will determine the cost of that project at the time we are doing it.
Yes,
I hope I'm communicating, sir.
I totally agree with you. But what we are saying now is that the earlier we do that, the better. so that we'll have idea of how much the thing will cost, whether 5 million, 10 million. You see, there's nothing wrong. We have not communicated the school already. If we know and we are realistic that the project is beyond our power, there is nothing wrong with looking for another thing. We are yet to communicate with the school.
No.
So we need to know.
No problem.
We need to have idea of the total something in phases. Phase 1, maybe this one. Phase 2, this. Phase 3, this. Or if it's 5 phases, we do the costing for each phase. So we have good idea of the total package. So if we cannot venture into it, there's nothing wrong in backing. We'll go and look for another thing to do. So even if it's this this one you have just mentioned, exercise book and things like that, we can project for that time, maybe add textbooks to it. Maybe we just choose 2 subjects at that time.
Yeah.
So we cut our coat according to our clothes. So that's what I'm saying.
Thank you.
As you are correct, please. I will see what I can do to come up with the cost estimate and of at least the soccer way, the tiling. Those are the 2 major something. That soccer away, tiling, and because we need to change the toilet. You know, the all WC they are all bad.
Yes,
they are all bad when we went there. So we come up with that. Then they need surface tank to supply water inside that place. Or they claim they have a borehole there. And the people claim they have a borehole. All what they need is just a surface tank to supply that library. So however it goes, I will communicate with the president. If in between now and maybe the next between now and next week. So when we communicate, then we maybe on our platform we can give figures of how much it will cost.
Okay.
So that by the time we are meeting again,
I think
maybe I should just chip in this, Mr. President. Maybe I should just chip in this.
Okay, go ahead, sir. Go
ahead. Because we don't have too much time on our hands. You recall that our next meeting is holding July by God's grace. July.
That will be after.
But if you recall that we earlier agreed that in order to save members, instead of coming to Abeokuta twice in July,
because of the
AGM, Founders Day anniversary,
and
will be holding in July, maybe 2nd weekend or 3rd weekend in July. Then our own meeting is supposed to come up last Sunday in July. But we have now agreed that July meeting will now be holding during the Founders Day
anniversary,
so that members can attend. So it will speak well if our reports, our requests can be ready ahead of that meeting so that the CEC or the PG can inform that Agsoba 8085 has already taken this task. So I'm just encouraging our chairman, if you can fast track it so that the report can be ready and we can submit, we can consider it, the ESCO can consider it, and the General House can approve of it, so that by July, the CEC and the AGM, it can reflect.
Thank you, Agsoba Laiwola. And let me chip in this.
Sir, which day do you want the report to be ready now? Which day do we agree for the report to be ready, please? Which day? Which date? Sorry.
No, I'm just saying
June
that
or
it
in
depends
July?
on you now. No, this month is done already.
No,
it should be ready in June. It should be ready in June.
I know. What I'm saying is this: if we June, okay, June is okay. June is okay. Consider it done, sir.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
In addition to June is okay, sir.
Okay. In addition to that, my chairman, I want us to have everything, the faces, not only the toilet. Let's have all the faces. Let's have a complete. We know if we are going to embark on it or not. Not that we embark on phase 1, and we now discover that we cannot go further. We must have
Mr. President.
Yes.
That is exactly what I just said, that if it's like 4 or 5 phases, the cost implication of each phase should be indicated. And we now have the grand total.
Yes,
we now
on
have
the
grand total. So, that's what we'll look at everything holistically. So before we know whether we can continue or we have to look for another project.
Okay, thank you. I think that settles that on the issue of the anniversary project, 40th anniversary project. Another matter arising, maybe that will be discussed under the AOB. Let me push that forward to AOB. You know, at the last meeting, we were able to finish our meeting on time so that we can pay a condolence visit to 2 of our members that were bereaved. And I think I have 1 or 2 things to say about that. Maybe I'll push that to AOB. The next on my agenda is news from Agsoba, the CEC, and the correspondence from our national body. We recall that sometimes ago, there was a draft constitution committee that was set up by the CEC, and they sent out the constitution of the Agsoba parent body, Agsoba as a whole, and they were requesting for inputs from every club and branches. And if I could record, I put it on our platform. Surprisingly, up to now, nobody has contributed anything to, even the lawyers amongst us, the baristas among us. They've not, and unfortunately, tomorrow is the deadline. I am not seeing us doing anything, contributing anything to that draft constitution. The General Secretary of Agsoba, Agsoba DJTUNDE, had to call me that they've not heard from our club. And I said, well, and no member of my club has given any input to that draft constitution. And it was enjoining us, imploring us that if we can still do anything before the deadline, that will be appreciated. I told him there that our next meeting is on the 30th and the deadline is 31st. I don't think that, I just brought this up so that it will be on record that at least I pass the message of the parent body to us. It's quite unfortunate that we didn't have any contribution from our club. But one good thing about it is that one of us is part of the committee. Agsoba Laduni Amode is part of the committee. And so I told them that we're already represented in the draft of the constitution thus far. So that's that about the draft constitution. I don't know if there's anything we can do between now and tomorrow. I doubt, but let me leave that open. Is there any contribution, especially from our lawyers in the house? Agsoba Laiwola, is there anything that can still be done towards that? Tomorrow is the deadline.
Actually, I have some personal contribution, but the problem is I've been somehow busy. To put it in black and white has been somehow difficult. So that's why. But I'm very happy that the General Secretary got in touch with you. They always hold Agsoba 85 in high esteem. So yes. I understand what they always hold us in high esteem. They will be expecting such contribution from us. It's very, very unfortunate. I personally had some contributions to make, but the problem is putting it down in black and white. So the thing is that if there's any member that still asks, even after the deadline, because of our personal connection with the GS, we can still send it even unofficially. I know they will accept it. If we just get in touch with the General Secretary, Do you understand what I'm saying? Because
Yes,
the
I
committee
do.
that will consider it will still take some time, maybe 2-3 months for them to deliberate on it.
So,
So
that which you
if
have,
anybody still has anything,
please, I will employ that which you have. Please, can you save our club's face by putting it in black and white, so that we will know that our club is did something as far as the draft constitution.
Okay, I will look at it, but I'm not assuring. I will look at it. I will look at it.
Agsoba Olomola, where are you? I know you have a very terrible voice now. I don't know where you were. Maybe hello discharge and bail in court. That's why your voice is like that. Is there anything that can still be done? Or should Agsoba, if Agsoba can Agsoba Shojobi can put in that and send it to you and see if you can, there are 1 or 2 things you can help us fine tune before we send it to the General Secretary. Is that okay?
No, if I'm able to do anything, I will pass it to you as president. So you can now act on it appropriately before passing it to any other person.
Okay, I will so much love that if you can help us to do that. I know you, that's your area of strength, please. So the second is about the another thing from the CEC is the Distinguished Award, Agsoba Award. Unfortunately, too, we didn't nominate anybody. As you said, the club, the Agsoba parent body holds 80-85 in IST, and they always look out for 1 or 2 things from us, especially concerning contribution towards the national body. So they've requested that we sent in some distinguished members that we want to be given such award, 2020/2021 Distinguished Agsoba Award. And the submission as well is tomorrow. The deadline is tomorrow. And I know that maybe about a year ago, you enumerated the qualification for someone to be given such an award. I don't know if we can still push in any of our members for this award.
I think, Mr. President, I think it's already late somehow. The reason why they put the deadline for tomorrow is because of this award will be presented during the Founders Day anniversary, which is barely 6 weeks time. July. You know, they have even shifted the Founders Day. They said it's now July 8th, weekend that July 8th or something like that falls into. So it's going to be first or second week in July, not third week per se. So there's no time per se. So, and initially we were thinking of nominating Agsoba DJTUNDE and maybe now Agsoba Oladuni Amode, but Amode, they will prefer are nominated from abroad, from America, and do you understand what I'm saying? Because they usually put in nomination. So some of our qualities. No, what I'm trying to say is that for you to nominate somebody, you have to attach like short resume on the person's activities in the Agsoba family.
Yeah.
So is the person, he or she's contribution to Agsoba development. But what I'm saying is that our members that we can look that, let's say, merit nomination, maybe Tunde Elegbede and Amode, more likely they will be nominated via their branches.
Their branch, UK branch.
Because Amode is the president of UK branch, and if she was to get that award, it's the UK branch that will likely nominate her. Because all our Agsoba activities are more over there. Even though she's our club member, but her activities are more over there. But Tunde that has been contributing, that most of his donations has passed through Agsoba, not directly to the school or through the Agsoba branch abroad. So that's the kind of thing they are talking about. So we have to nominate and highlight the person's contribution to Agsoba. And mind you, I also told us that the nominees have to be ready to cough out reasonable amounts.
And that's what I wanted to come out with. Agsoba Tunde declined when he saw the responsibility involved in the awards.
So that is it. So they have to be ready to cough out the amount.
The consent of the nominee matters a lot. I mean, it's very, very important as per.
Yes.
And I'm sure that was why we couldn't nominate Agsoba Tunde.
He declined that time when we were thinking of pushing him. He declined. So
I think from what you have just said, like to buttress at the last that seminar for Ransom Kuti, erroneously they called Ladoni a DA, and she told the general that he's not a DA yet, and they said they must give her. So it's most likely.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, she's not
so
DA.
So the UK branch may now nominate her now.
Yeah,
the UK branch
might
may nominate her.
That's likely possible that they nominate her to be given that award. Yeah. Okay, that's thank you for that. Another news is about you have earlier mentioned it, our anniversary. I mean the Founders Day anniversary that will be coming up in July is 2 in 1. Agsoba as a Agsoba as a club. What is it a club now? The founding of Agsoba will be 100 this July as well. So they are trying to use one stone to kill two birds. The Founders Day anniversary and the centenary of Agsoba. Agsoba as a club will be 100 years. And a committee has been set up on that. They are working on that. So I just want to give us the, so we'll be having 2 celebrations, 2 in 1. And in view of this, they've invited us for a meeting slated for Saturday, 19 June. Venue, Agsoba Hall, Abekta Grammar School, Idiaba. Time, 11 a.m. prompt. I want us to put that in our diary for as many that can be part of that meeting. They are inviting everybody, inviting clubs, members,
please repeat
branches.
The date. Repeat the
date. Is Saturday, 19th June. Saturday, 19th June, venue Agsoba Hall, Abekta Grammar School, time 11 a.m. prompt. And let me quickly go over the agenda. It's about the 113 Founders Day anniversary and the centenary celebration of Agsoba. Then second on the agenda is modalities for the election of new set of national executive. It's about the time to elect a national executive, the president, general secretary, and the rest. So that will come up there. Then the report of the history committee. There's a history committee that has been set up, and that was why they said we should send our the day our club was each club, all the clubs, the day each club was founded, and the past president, current president, executive, the ESCO, that we have done, we have sent to them. So there is a history committee that is that has been set up, and they are working on a lot of things. Amongst that, they have requested that each club should come and do advertisement on the forthcoming Agsoba news letter that is coming forth. And I think we'll discuss that on the finance, especially that advert. They are requesting all clubs to have an input to that Agsoba newsletter. So we'll discuss that since it has to do with finance. Then they will discuss the merit award committee. So that's in a nutshell. Please, as many that will be opportune to be part of this meeting that has been called by the Central Executive Committee, CEC. Please, let's make ourselves available. I'm looking forward to it. And as many, especially the executive, please try and plan towards this meeting, Saturday, 19th July at Abeokuta Grammar School or the Agsoba Hall, 11 a.m. prompt. I'll be looking forward to seeing as many as possible at that meeting.
I guess you meant 19th June, not July.
19 June. 19 June.
You said July. So I also, on that, Mr. President, I also want to, because between now and July, we have a very short period, so that the ESCO can prepare very well for our meeting of July. You know that it's not coming up as earlier agreed. Will not be coming up last Sunday in July, so that those to host can be communicated. I mean, May and June celebrate. I mean, no, it's June and July celebrants.
No, it's a combine now. It's April.
Okay,
it's April, May, June, July.
No, April has gone. April has
no,
gone.
I want to.
Sure too.
By now, you are welcome.
Thank you.
It's not gone, no.
Carry over. I want to carry over Austin. So
no carry over.
Once we combine, so that everybody will be on the same page as per.
Yes, from the look of things, our meeting for July will be coming up the first week, if I'm not mistaken, from what the CEC is planning. You know, they are moving forward the anniversary too.
Yes.
From third week or
so
second.
They say it's the weekend that 8 falls to July 8th. You can just check the week and the weekend that date will fall to. So you can just check and know when we are going to. So our meeting, we just put it for that very weekend.
Okay. I think so, let me quickly check that now.
Okay.
8 is the second week.
I mean, 8, which week of the day is 8? Is it Monday,
Thursday.
Tuesday, Wednesday?
Thursday.
Definitely, that means Agsoba activities we cover that weekend. Saturday of that, maybe Saturday 10 will be AGM.
We can have our meeting on the 11th.
So we just decide when to that weekend.
Maybe Sunday is 11th. So we can have it. That's the Thanksgiving day.
Yes, so people can attend the Thanksgiving, and after Thanksgiving, we just hold the meeting. So exactly like that.
Okay. I hope my secretary is getting that on your paper.
Where is the venue for the meeting?
The venue for the meeting is Agsoba Hall.
Okay.
So that people can attend the Thanksgiving service and just wait immediately.
I'm sure the Thanksgiving service will be at the same venue, Agsoba Hall. So after we can move to any of the classes if the place is still rowdy, and have our meeting. So please, let's work towards that. That's I will pass. We'll pass the message as executive. Will pass the message to the host of June, July. So April and May, they are joining forces with June, July to make it a memorable day. Shotu, am I speaking your mind?
It's going to be very loud, though.
Very, very.
Triple combination. Please, who is
Ashina,
Yinka
are
on
we
the?
speaking?
Who is
So
Yinka?
next on the
I
agenda,
can't.
because our time is, I want
Who
us
is
to finish
this?
the meeting by 6:30.
President.
Yes, sir. Ma.
Sorry, please. Who is Yinka? Somebody's name is on the
Yinka,
participants
maybe
list.
is Yinka Ntwe or Yinka Akintomide, one of those two.
We can't
Please, who
see
is
the.
Yinka? Can you identify yourself? Is it Yinka Ntwe or Yinka Atom? For record purpose, we want to know how many people were on this meeting, and so that we have a correct capturing of your names and details. So who is Yinka, please? Is it Yinka Ntwe or Yinka Atom? Akintomide? Oh, that person just put on his head and on our wall. Yinka.
The person is not on video, and it's not on the what's the called?
It's not, the audio is muted.
He has muted the audio, yeah.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, DJT. You are welcome.
Ogoje.
Ogoje.
Mr. Tunde, you'll be fined for coming late.
No, I actually took permission.
I did.
He's the one that opened up this room for us.
No, Shino, because you made such an error, I'm getting shortest food for the whole year, you know. So, and you have to deliver to California, you know.
I will.
Agree.
Kayode, how are you?
I'm fine. Tunde, how are you?
Man.
So please, let's quickly go to the next on our agenda.
Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Glad seeing your face, so.
I know, I'm coming.
Let's leave those complimentary to the last meeting, to the last item on the meeting, please.
Okay. President,
sir. Finance. Next on our agenda is the finance. Please, unfortunately, the treasurer is not here. The financial secretary is not on this platform. Please, I want to encourage us. As regard our finance, one thing I want to raise this on this platform, that henceforth we'll be putting our record, our finance details on the platform, so that people that have been owing us will know that they are owing. A lot of people, I discovered that a lot of people are owing and they are not paying. It's not they don't want to pay. Some of them don't even know they are owing. Some maybe just Kobiarasi. And so I want, if I have the approval of the House, we'll be pasting our financial record on the platform, just like we are pasting the minutes, so that you will know if you are defaulting, and you'll be able. It's not to shame anybody, but to at least to bring our awareness to the fact that because our pulse is leaking seriously.
Which name are you going to be sharing? Is it the name of the people that paid, or people that hasn't paid? Which one?
People that are paid.
People that are paid.
Yeah, okay, it's better.
People that
people
paid.
That are paid.
Okay.
So that when you don't see your name there, you know that you have not paid.
You have not paid. Okay.
Please let them post the account number on the platform, please.
I will do that right away after this meeting.
Okay.
So if somebody paid today because when he said that you tend to move meeting, and unfortunately the person is not here now. Yeah, she paid this morning, and we have seen the alert.
Okay.
More importantly, let the finance treasurer private chat the people involved, so that they will know that these are more they are owing. You understand?
Talking about that, I thought we spoke a little bit about the last time, about how
are you?
We need to adjust the dues, because what we had before was like
how do you fetch it?
Like an old rate. That
Don't try
doesn't.
It's been adjusted now.
But to how much now?
6,000 naira, I think.
Okay.
6,000 naira for we in Nigeria, and the people in the US, they pay $6,000.
Yes, platform. It has been adjusted. They have it to 6,000 from 3,000.
Okay.
6,000 for people
From
in the US
3,000 to
too. $6,000.
But you can be giving us $6,000, like Agsoba Shino said.
No, we'll start with Agsoba Shino.
I'm in Nigeria now. I'm in Nigeria, so I'm paying naira.
We know your house in Toronto, so don't worry.
So please, I will, after this meeting, I will, as many that are defaulting, I will ask the financial secretary and the to get in touch with everyone so that before the next meeting.
Them one-on-one.
Yes.
Just post the name so that we'll see if my name is not there so that I can pay. But I think my name should be there.
Well, unfortunately, your name is not there.
That's an oversight. That's an oversight.
So we'll be looking out for. So that's about the finance. Then quickly on finance too. Okay. Like I said, since this is under finance, the Agsoba parent body, they are planning. They've set up an history committee that is working on a lot of things, and they have requested that every club should do an advert. On what they are on part of the things they are trying to put together for the centenary celebration of Agsoba. So they've come out with the details of the advert, what it will cost. Let me quickly just get it across to us. Sorry, a minute.
5, 6.
Who is counting?
Somebody is counting money.
So although I'm going to post it after this meeting, I decided not to post it on the platform because we have not discussed on it. But after this meeting, I'm going to post it. We have full page. Full page is 30,000 naira. Inside front page, 60,000 naira. Back page, 120,000 naira. Half page, 18,000 naira. Four spread page, 42,000 naira. Classified page, that's 6,000 naira. Quarter page, 12,000 naira. Center page, 60,000 naira. Then, if you want them to prepare your design artwork, or maybe you have Agsoba 8085 have a special design artwork, then you pay additional 2,500. So that's the rate that has been sent out. I've muted in.
Okay.
So please, these are the cost of the various rates. So I don't know which one you want us to go for. They have pleaded with every club to at least do one thing or the other. I mean, depending on your pulse. We have the 6,000, we have the 42,000, we have the 60,000, we have the 12,000 quarter page, we have the half page, 18,000, we have full page, 30,000, we have inside page, then the highest is 120,000 back page. So that's what I have. Please, I want our contribution, please. Time is not on our side. Agsoba News Sentinel.
President and your house.
Yes.
He said we should not call him former president, but in this instance, I will use the word former president and the current president. You earlier stated that the CEC, they owe us in high esteem, and I would not like us in any way to dampen their morale. I'm looking at, you see, if you pull resources together, I see us being able to handle a full page, Agsoba 1885. How do I mean? If 10 people, 5 people can donate 3,000, yeah, 3,000, there are 2,000, yeah, you get the 30,000 now. We don't have to enter the post to do this, to place adverts. That is what is. Lai should be able to give us 3,000, 5,000. Shina should be able to give us 3,000, 5,000. The president, Engineer Taiwo, Shogbamu, I'm calling all the names I'm seeing here. Sunday,
How about you?
Kayode. No, my name will be. I will join definitely. You know, I'll be part of it. My pharmacist is here. My barista is here. If we look at even 3,000 naira in 10 places, we have 30,000 naira. I think we should be able to do that for the club, for our
Why
own
not
club.
go for the kill? Why not go for the highest?
We should go for the highest. No
Yes,
problem. Let's go, Jare, my brother.
not
I
go
like
for the
that spirit.
highest?
I like the spirit. So
why not?
If
you want to do it, why not go for that? If you have said 3,000 and you have mentioned almost how many names now? Almost 20 names times 3.
No.
That's how much. That's about
Are you up to 20 on this platform?
We are not even up to 10 here. We are not
no,
even up to 10
I'm
here.
joking, but at least we can just we don't need to peg it at 3,000. So we can let people donate towards that. Even if 5,000 is something. So at least at the end of the day,
I purposely brought it up here so that we can have
a centenary event. It's not something that will
that was
in our lifetime.
I was even saying we need to do full page.
So
if full page is 60K, let's do full page now.
Full page is here is even 30,000.
Full page, no, please don't let us waste time on this thing. It's full page that Agsoba Shogbamu, you didn't hear her very well. Agsoba
the network is not good, yes.
Full page is 30,000. Full page is 30,000. I think that's reasonable. That's okay. You don't need to, you see, when they say the one you initially mentioned, we don't need to compete to make it appear that we are competing with some of our seniors. Look at Agsoba Abok 56. That is where Akabiesi Obatejo show and all these big people, where they are. They are likely to do the back page, the center page, and all those ones. So we should not make the CEC make it look as if, oh, we want to affirm fagagbaga all this our.
Oh dear, too bad. That's fagagbaga.
That is where I'm going. That is where I'm going. So eventually, when they now want to do something next, they now say, these 805 people, we have billionaires among them. So let us call the president. So, Mr. President, we need 5 million from your group. So I just want to advise that please let us limit it to that full page 30,000.
30,000.
Okay.
We'll be looking at 32,500 because of the
only for that yesterday
and design our artwork. I mean, because I don't see myself doing the Wala.
The artwork can be given to our friend Agsoba Ladipo. He can even do something better than what the committee will do. The committee, everybody will just pay.
Where is Ladipo here now?
No, you contact him personally, privately now. He will decide something that you want. But if it's the choice, I'm just looking at, even if you are going to give that 2.5 to Ladipo, let him use it to buy recharge cards.
Okay, we will look at because I know
you can try that option first. But
He's very
if it's
busy.
not
I know
available,
his
if it's
hands
not
are full.
available,
I will ask him if he's available to do something for us. Then I will look at it. So okay, then we'll go for the full page. According to the popular submission. So
okay, thanks, Mr. Let me quickly chip in something. So
okay.
we mentioned something the other time that whenever the club wants to embark on a project, if we have any member that is area of business or something is related to that project, we should try as much as possible to patronize that person.
Patronize them,
so
yeah.
yes, I was going to say that to inform the chairman of our 40th anniversary celebration also, that we have some members that have been on our neck. I don't want cement, I want agba, I want wo, provided that one fake, they are fair, their prices are reasonable. So this is one way in which we can also help one another and empower them. So if we cannot give some people physical cash, we can patronize them. Agsoba, for example, Agsoba Niyi Adebeshi, he called me that meeting Sunday, and I told him that virtual meeting after this time around though. He said he might not be able to come. You know, he always attend physical meetings. And he has always clamored that these people are patronized on cement. So when we have members that are trustworthy, that deal in one business or the other, even if it's catering now, if we have members that are professional in catering and their prices are reasonable, there's nothing wrong in patronizing them. That's just what I want to chip in, so that we don't give all our money to outsiders.
You are perfectly in order, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, my president. Agsoba Kende, I can see you. You are welcome.
Hello, how are you?
Thank you for joining.
Pastor Kende.
I'm sure you are going to church or coming back from church.
I'm coming back from church, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Still talking about finances. You all recall that the last meeting, we decided to go and visit some of our members that were, I said that earlier, Agsoba Shobulo and Agsoba Odeyemi, Toyin Olaleye. So we did that, and I want to appreciate every one of us that was part of the burial ceremony. Some of us were in Shagamu, and some of us were in Abeokuta, respectively. I want to really appreciate our efforts. And if you were suffering our Lord Jesus. And you know, like I said, I have some when it comes to finances. Because of the lean pulse of the club, some of our members that are friends of my there is what I tag intervention fund group or committee or friends. And I mean, this, I don't want to go into the details, but they were able to raise some funds to give to these families on behalf of the club. And I'm pleased to inform us that on behalf of the club, we're able to give both families 100,000 each, 100,000 naira each. And they've sent in their letter of appreciation. They were so delighted. In fact, some of them called me privately and said, so this and that, that amount is too much. How much do we have in pulse? I said they should not worry, that at least we're just trying to share in their grief and to be part of what they are passing through at that point in time. So on behalf of Agsoba 8085, I want to say a big thank you to these intervention friends that have stood in gap at the point of our need, that have risen to the occasion. God Almighty will continue to increase you, to nourish you, multiply you greatly in Jesus' name. So they've sent into their letter. In fact, I got another letter of appreciation from the son of late Odeyemi. And let me quickly say, we, the entire family of Pastor Samuel Odeyemi, greatly appreciate you all for your wonderful support. Thank you very much for your presence during the burial and also your financial support. May the Almighty God, who knows the best way to reward, bless you all abundantly in Jesus' name. Odeyemi Joshua. So I received that yesterday. So I just consider it fit to inform the House about what has been done behind the scene on behalf of the club as regard finances. So we move now to, then I want to at this point in time, I want us to discuss, okay, the last thing I want us to discuss on finances, you know, we decided that every prize given year will be giving the school some amount, and an amount has been set aside for 3 years. So I'm looking at the amount set aside for the teaching and non-teaching staff. I look at it, I felt, does it worth it to give somebody 5,000 naira at this point in time? You know, we have this money that has been set at 70,000 for the best student in, is it mathematics now? A former president, you will help me out in this. I think best student in mathematics and English also. Okay, in sciences, in mathematics and what have you. Then the best teacher, teaching staff, and the best non-teaching staff. And I looked the amount, the price tag. I saw 5,000. I'm looking at, when we did that, I'm sure 5,000 is money, but I'm just looking at if there is a possibility for us to review this price donation or price given day. Let me throw this to the house and let's see. Please, can we say one or two things about this? I'm just looking at it. I felt 70,000 in total is, you know, I have here best SS3 student English language 10,000, best SS3 student in mathematics 10,000, best behave SS3 student 5,000, best behave SS3 student male female 5,000. Then prize for the most outstanding SS3 student in sports or what have you, 5,000. The total for student is 40,000. Then the one that concerns me most is the for most outstanding non-teaching staff, female 5,000. For most outstanding non-teaching staff, male 5,000. And then for most outstanding teaching staff, female, FO daughter prize 10,000. Most outstanding teaching staff, male, FO daughter 10,000, 30,000 total. So total cumulative total is 70,000. Is this something we can review, or we should still leave it like that, please? In view of what Naira, the devaluation of our Naira now.
Hello, President. Mr. President, thank you.
The floor is
open,
I just
please. Want to say in that regard, hello?
Yes, you can.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, we are hearing you.
What I just want to say is that Agsoba 8085 prices are not only the prices distributed on that day. We have existing prices that even fall short, very short. Some people they gave their money prices to school for like 5 years. You know how they used to do universities. Somebody will just say, I'm donating on
internet.
100,000, 10,000 per year for the next 10 years. Contact the family. So what I'm trying to mathematics, I can assure you that that student will collect not less than, if not more than 5 of such prizes. Also donated from other clubs and societies. As at the time we donated this money, I can tell you that our prizes were about the highest. So they still have prizes as low as 500, 1,000 naira that people have donated long time ago. The principal said they were trying to contact them for a review. Hello, it's raining here. It's affecting my...
Yeah, we are hearing you. We are managing you. We are managing your internet.
I just noticed that it's raining. So it's the network is somehow breaking here.
We can
So
hear
what
you,
I'm
we
trying
can
to
hear
say is that when we went to do survey at that time, before we arrived at the prices, the amounts you have there, so the principal showed us all the current donations from similar clubs. So from similar clubs. And when we eventually reported that this is our own, as at 2 years ago that they gave the prizes, our prizes were about the highest. So they were about the highest. For 10,000 naira, even some universities, I'm telling you up to now, the prices for some universities is not up to that. Some prizes, some universities still give as low as 2,500 for category prizes. So I want us, my advice is that we should still keep this at least for this year.
I just brought it
at
up.
least for this year and next year that we already have the money. So when we now want to extend, because we already told the school, when we exhaust this one now, we'll now think of a review. That's my point.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I mean, that's a well submitted argument. Is there anything contrary to that?
Yes, sir, President.
Okay, sir. Alaji.
Yes, sir. Well, for the students, I think it's okay. But for the teachers, I don't know. 5,000 for teachers, I think is rather low. It's rather low. So I would advise that we move that up a little for the teachers. How many teachers are we giving? I think about 2, 3 of them. So if we had, say, 10,000, 4 teachers. So if you had 10,000 to it, or if you can make it 20,000, I don't think it's too much. It's something, I mean, you don't give a teacher, I'm not sure that will make the desired impact we want to achieve. That's my opinion. Or maybe we can just take it to, if 20 is too much, maybe 10,000 at least. Or 5,000 for teachers is rather low.
But that's another dissenting opinion. What are we? Like Agsoba Laiwola said, probably we should exhaust this one since we have this on ground. This for 3 years has been set aside. And maybe when we want to review, we can, I don't know, but I personally felt that giving somebody 5.
Hello. Is anybody there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think Bidemi got frozen.
Yes, it's raining heavily in Abeokuta here. My network is seriously fluctuating also.
You guys are lucky that
in Nigeria, we have this network issue.
We can still hear you live.
Like
Agsoba, Bidemi,
So,
it seems he has, okay.
I'm
The
back.
president-
Sorry about
president is
breaking
back.
transmission.
Wait to Agsoba lie. When it is time to donate money, don't say your network is bad and can't hear you.
No, I understand. But if you want to give me money, my network will be clear.
So, is there any? Are we agreeing that we exhaust the one we have on ground before we do a review? Are we going with Agsoba?
Hello.
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 Go ahead, please. Yes, go
I
ahead.
think we should allow this initial donation to run its full course. Then we'll now review when next we need to come together and talk about review. I think it's a better way to it than coming in when it's not completely exhausted. That's my own opinion.
Okay, thank you.
A little contribution. In fact, that was the main reason why we didn't go too far. We just did for 3 years, if you recall. And 1 year was 2019 has already gone. If not for last year, if not for COVID, this year would have been the last tranche. And we'll just have reviewed it after this year. But because of COVID, there was no prize giving day last year. The school did not do any prize giving day. So we didn't give out the money that we're supposed to give for last year. So that's why we still have 2 years left, this year and next year. So like people have suggested that we can just let this year and let next year go. So by next year, when we have a review, so we now look at everything. We may even want to add additional prizes apart from the ones we already have now. So I think that's the general consensus, that we just let this year and next year go. And by next year, we'll have a review and look at everything all over.
Okay, thank you. I think that settled that. Let's quickly, is there any other AOB now before the last agenda on menu? I mean, Shotu is getting ready to give us e-menu. So AOB, is there anything you want us to know? I mean, is there any other business that you want us to discuss?
Hello, my president, sir.
Yes, sir.
I've noticed of late that the platform have been excluded. I tried sending it into the chat. Whoever is in charge should please reconnect Agsoba Molulushokoya so I can have access to information, please.
Okay, I will send you a link. I will send you a link, and then you join via that link.
Thanks. It will be most appreciated.
Thank you. It's quite a long time that we've heard from you. It's good that we're doing virtual today and you are able to join us. Okay, any other business so that we can, I know people are itching to go. Dr. Fashoin, is there anything for us? AOB, talking about AOB, we're supposed to hold our Ed Talk, all-seat program last month, but coincidentally, the day chosen by the committee falls at the weekend of the burial of those members that were laying their beloved one to eternal rest. So we decided, I discussed with them, the committee chairman, so we decided to shelve that in honor of our colleagues that were given the last reference to their beloved ones. So it will be coming up next month now. It's going to be virtual. So what I intend is that all seats will be having it in the month that we are not having a monthly meeting. You know, we have monthly meetings January, then February, they are supposed to give us a hot seat. Then we have a meeting March, Then April, we are supposed to have a hot seat. So, but like I said, we couldn't have that. Even we have to apologize to the resource person because they actually contacted an outsider to come and give us the talk. So please, we'll be having, I'm just trying to prep us down for next month. We'll be having our hot seat. Courtesy the Chairman Committee, Agsoba Inka Antwi. So that's so is there any other thing we need to know from any member? Is there anything we are missing out? Please, many of our members are not on this platform. Please, let's try and reach out to them. Let's not leave it to the executive alone. A lot of people that are expected to be on this platform, they are not here. I don't know what is happening. I don't know if it's raining in their area. That's why they are unable to join.
Agsoba, I wanted to quickly give you a feedback on, remember the exercise that we conducted a while back with people's phone number and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I have that database. As a matter of fact, I used it today to send texts to people about this meeting.
I saw your text.
Yes, okay, excellent. It means it's working. Excellent.
I saw your text. I just said I decided not to read it until after this meeting.
Okay, excellent.
I saw a text from you.
So I have, let me quickly tell you, I have approximately, I would say about 34 people, or thereabout, filled out the membership stuff.
You see, that's the most annoying thing. Majority of our members are not filling the database. We have, at least on my record, we have about 70-something members on our platform. Let me confirm that at least we have 84 members. And I mean, to fill our database, only about 32. I checked the platform. I think I mentioned in the last meeting. I don't know. Let's try, if we are having any challenge in trying to please as many that are on this platform that have not filled that form, please let's do that. Gives us a proper database that we can always make reference to. Is on the cloud, so is at the tip of your hand. You can quickly get the details of members. I mean, the buttressing what you have just said, the Agsoba national body is doing something similar to that now. They say we should send, they generated Google something, and we should send in the total number of our members, average number of people that attend meetings and this and that. They are trying to compile. So please, as many members that have not filled that form, let's encourage us and encourage Agsoba Tunde to, I mean, when you put in so much effort and people are not responding, it's somehow dampen your morale.
There was no effort here,
No, it's an effort. I mean, if you decided that.
President, some members complained then that they could not open the whatever that was posted on the platform.
I said they should get in touch with me. Nobody get in touch with me.
I got in touch with you, did not do anything.
When?
So
you have not feel it.
I have not feel though. I got in touch with you, not me. So
absolutely.
No, you have not got, if you have got in touch with me, I will have assisted you. And when you get in touch with me, you'll be abusing, I
have not feel truly. I tried separately, the thing did not open on my phone, so I don't know what to.
You can get in touch. You can get in touch with Tunde. He will put you.
Yeah, if you get it, yeah. So that should be.
Please, another thing I want us to under this AOB is our, this thing opened my eyes when Agsoba National Body said we should send in our email address, everything. I discovered that we don't have an email address as a club. So I had to send my own personal email address to them, at least so that they can fill in that vacuum. So please, we need to have a club's email address.
Okay.
I discovered most of the other club, our juniors were having Agsoba 1992 at gmail.com. Agsoba, so there's nothing stopping us to having our email as Agsoba8085 at gmail.com or something like that. So please, Tunde, if you can help us in that regard.
Okay, so thank you. Thank you.
If we need to have a business Google, let's know how much it costs. I know it will be something on annual basis.
So there are two sides to this story. So the first side is, what do we need? Do we just need an email address, or do we need more? Do we need a website, or what? And the reason why I say if you need a website is that means that we're going to have agsoba8085.com or .org or whatever, right? And then that email will then be tied to it. So for simplistic purposes, let's just use the Gmail for now, I guess. And
yes,
then we share the.
No, I don't want us to use a website for now, because sometimes ago we have tried the issue of website. I'm sure Agsoba is no longer here. Where is he? The rain has taken it off. So we tried that some years back, and we even pay some money, and there's nothing. I don't want to go into details of that again.
Okay. Okay.
So I mean, I know having a website, maintaining it, and trying to populate it, and I don't think we are right for.
I know that's additional burden.
Yeah. We are not right for that yet. So it's just having a Gmail, Agsoba8085 at gmail.com.
Okay.
So any other thing before we bring before I ask somebody to move an adjournment of this meeting? Email, where's Agsoba short to now? Okay. Short 2 is gone. No, it's gone to short 2. So, in the absence of any other thing, let somebody move for adjournment of this. Then we can start the complementary. If you still have time, you can stay after we have moved and closed the meeting, so that we can rub minds and talk more one-on-one. Especially, I would like, I would still like to have one or two discussion with you after.
Okay, I, Agsoba Kayode, move the motion for the adjournment of the meeting.
Okay, who is seconding it? Who is seconding?
I do.
Okay, Alaji did that. Okay, so thank God we still have Alaji on there. So Alaji, give us a closing prayer, please.
Auzubillahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladina an'amta alayhim ghayril maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. Amen. May Allah accept our prayers.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you.
Okay, the meeting is finally close. So if you know you want to
Agsoba, Aburo, come
yeah.
on. Ensure my form is filled. This meeting is officially off now. We have ended the meeting officially.
Tunde, you can stop recording.
Okay.
So come on, ensure the filling of my form.